Hey guys, it's Nick. And the Hawks lose 2-1 in overtime because the refs in tonight's game blew it. They were horrible. The worst officiated game I have seen in a long time. They blew this game. They even admitted it after the game. They blew it. They were horrible. They cost the Hawks 2 points where they could have got away with a regulation win. But no, the refs blew it. They waved a goal the Hawks scored in late minutes in regulation time. So we have to go to overtime and we end up losing it. This loss is on the refs in this game. They were the worst officials I have seen in an NHL game in a long time. I haven't ranted this bad on a ref in a while. And I've never seen this bad of a officiated game in a while. Because they were missing calls left and right. And they even let a player get away. Zach Smith gets sent to the box because he hit Torrey Krug in the head. Yeah, he gets sent to the box. Krug should have been sent to the quiet room. He did not. He got to play the power play time. They luckily did not score on the power play, but this game was just a mess from officiated play. I'm sorry. This is all rant mode on the refs. I know they played sloppy in the first. Yes, for the Hawks. But after that, they started finding their game, started playing a little bit better in possession-wise. But Leonard played on his head. He deserved the 2 points that the refs screwed the Hawks out of. So, let's get into the shots on the net tonight, because it was not even. Because in the first period, it was 16-5 in favor for the Bruins. 11-8 in favor for the Bruins in the second period. 11-9 in the third period in favor for the Bruins. In overtime, the Hawks go into overtime with a power play that they should not have had to play in if the refs did not blow a goal. But we get basically hosed and have to play in overtime. Bruins outshoot the Hawks 3-0 in overtime and win the game on the third shot. I'm sorry, this is one of the worst officiated games I have seen in a while. I mean, there was quite a bit of penalties called in this game, and here's the total amount of penalties. First period, Cuckoo gets sent to the box. Second period, the Bruins Krejci gets sent to the box because he injured Adam Boqvist for boarding him in by throwing him into the boards, and Boqvist was out of the rest of the game. In the second period again, Bruins get sent to the box again. Then we go to this third period, where it's pretty much left and right penalties were given out, but there were horrible missed calls in this game. Saw gets into the box 5 minutes into the third period. Nylander gets sent to the box for tripping. Then with Pasternak as well for embellishment because he dove. It was a clear dive and Nylander was playing the puck. Then Chris Ragnar gets sent to the box for slashing Kirby Dach. Dach on a breakaway. I thought it should have been a penalty shot, but they did not call it. And Zach Smith gets sent to the box for a legal hit to the head went on Torrey Krug. When that happens, shouldn't the player get sent to the quiet room if they get hit in the head? I think so. And then, right after this, they basically threw out Ryan Carpenter when he won the faceoff, and Bergeron hits Carpenter in the face with his stick. And Carpenter was complaining to the refs when he went to the box, and not to the box, to the bench, and he basically was yelling at the refs, I don't know what he was saying, because it looked like he was basically showing that Bergeron should have been thrown in the box. He was not. Carpenter gets a 10-minute misconduct and thrown out of the game. And then a few minutes later, Torrey Krug gets called for tripping, and this is where we should have won the game. The tripping call. Mata gets tripped, puck hits his hand, hits his stick, he goes down, he gloves it, and it looked to be that it hit his stick, and the refs now officially said that they blew it. They should not have called it a no goal. This was one of the worst officiating games ever. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about going all on about the refs. I don't do that usually. This was one of the worst games I have seen by the refs. I usually don't complain like this about the refs, but tonight, I think it's okay to actually say how bad the officiating has been, because that's what cost the Hawks 2 points in tonight's action. So, let's get to the goals of the game, and let's talk about it a little bit. In the first period, Robin Lehner had to stand on his head, making 16 saves on 16 shots. He made outstanding saves. With a minute, 50 seconds remaining in the first period, Robin Lehner made a potential save of the year type of save where he had to sprawl from one side of the post to the next, and he made a great glove save on a penalty kill to help the Hawks keep it tied 0-0 at the end of one. Let's go to the second period where the goal scoring starts happening, and this is when it happens. At 6:50 on the power play, scored by number 12, Alex DeBrincat. Assisted by number 77, Kirby Dach, and number 88, Patrick Kane. This goal by the Cat was a great rebound goal. Kane shoots the puck down, gets it to Kirby Dach. Dach was trying to get it past Halak. It rebounds, gets right to Alex DeBrincat in the right spot to get it past Halak. It banks in and goes into the net. Hawks have a 1-0 lead. But that doesn't last much longer, because at 12:49 in the second period, Sean Kuraly scores his 5th of the season, assisted by Grzelcyk and Bjork to make it a 1-1 game. And this was just a nice goal by Kuraly. It was a goal that probably Lehner would admit that was not a good goal by him, his standards for getting past him. It went 5-hole. His stick kind of shifted a little bit, and it went past his 5-hole. It would have been a goal that Lehner wanted to have back. So we go to the third period, tied to 1-1, and no goals were scored, but with a minute and 30 seconds remaining in regulation time, Drake Caggiula should have had the winning goal, in my opinion. He gets basically screwed out of it because the refs called no goal because they claimed Mata hit the puck with his glove, and it looked to be that it hit his stick after it hit the glove. So, bad call by the refs, and that's what made this rant to start this game, this video basically up. I'm sorry, that was horrible. So we have to go to overtime. Hawks have a power play. They do not get a single shot on net, so it goes 4-on-4. And on the 4-on-4, Charlie McAvoy scores his first of the season, assisted by DeBrusk and Krejci to make it 2-2. 3-1 Boston win. So the Hawks lose 2 straight games in overtime. We do get points in the games, but the game against the Bruins, we were really hoping to get the second point. We do get closer to the playoff standings, but this was just horrible officiating to see cost the Hawks in this game, and I haven't seen that bad of a officiating game ever. So thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I know you didn't enjoy the outcome. And most of all, let's go Hawks, and officials, get your crap together.